Hello, I'm Jonathan, and this is Witness Awake. Thank you for coming to my channel. This episode is for the Jehovah's Witnesses out there. I've come to warn you about some common pagan practices that you should probably be aware of. I've heard that there's a problem with birthday celebrations and Christmas and things like that. But did you know that it's common for millions of people in the world today to keep the likeness of the Egyptian god Bastet and Anubis? Oh my goodness, can you imagine that? That's something you would never want to do. So just be warned that if you have a cat or a dog, you might want to get rid of them because those represent Egyptian gods. You know, the gods with the head of a cat and the god with the head of a dog. Yeah, that's what that's all about. So just, you know, I wouldn't want you to damage your Christian conscience by keeping pets. Public service announcement. Did you know that every day people use names that originate from pagan traditions? Yeah, it's true. If you use a thing called a calendar and use the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, those are all based on pagan traditions. The names, that's where they've been derived from. So just be careful. You might want to change the name to something like Public Talk Day or Theocratic Ministry Day or Personal Study Day. Then you'll be safe. Yeah. And if you thought the days of the week were bad, try the months. You know, June, that summer month that you love so much, it's named after Juno, Roman queen of the gods and wife to Jupiter. Yeah, you should probably burn your calendars, just saying. Hey, did you know that doing your makeup actually became popular with the Egyptians and the Romans and other pagan cultures? It's true. And you know that eyeliner that you wear sometimes? The Egyptians started that, both men and women, actually, because they were trying to recreate the Eye of Horus. Interesting. So be careful when you wear your makeup. Hey, and you know, when you go to the meeting and you want to look good, so you got your nice necklace on, and your earrings and all that, earrings, that started out with pagan cultures too. Egyptians and the Greeks and Romans, they all loved to wear that stuff to decorate themselves. And also Vikings. And that was a status symbol, depending on the jewelry you had. So be careful when you wear that stuff to the meeting. You wouldn't want to come across as pagan, you know? Oh boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been offensive, because in ancient pagan Rome, they used to cover their mouth when they yawned, not because it was courteous, but because they noticed that the infant mortality rate was high, because they figured that babies couldn't cover up their mouth when they yawned. And they thought that some of your life force was getting out when you yawn. So sorry about that. It's a whole immortality of the soul kind of thing. And you know, sorry about that. I apologize. It's a pretty interesting stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I keep showing my wedding ring. Sorry. That's actually pagan too. It's not so much the ring, it's the putting it on the ring finger thing. If I guess it was a pinky ring, it'd be okay. So, nah, I'll keep it there, you know? It's just easier. It's something about being on this vein that had to do with like a commitment with love and stuff. So that's why they put it on the ring finger. But yeah, that's pagan too. Sorry. I just keep making all these faux pas over here. Hey, and you know, speaking of weddings and wedding rings and stuff, did you know that in ancient times, the tradition of having bridesmaids, there was a reason for that. They all had kind of matchy stuff. You know, even today, you kind of color coordinate. Everybody's kind of wearing the similar look. It's because it was meant to be so that the demons would attack the bridesmaids instead of the bride. So it's pretty pagan too. So I hope this was helpful. If you were planning on getting married Saturday with all those bridesmaids and the exchanging of rings, and then going home to your cats, super pagan, just saying.
All